Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank y'all for coming in tonight. We got Bo will be on after a while. I think he finished his moving techniques, so he'll be on in a little bit. We got my brother Tech in the bathroom in the house tonight. Ooh, real dumb move. He'll be on in a little bit. We got my brother Tech in the bathroom in the house tonight.
That's you, Jimmy?
My bad. Rookie move for real. So what's going on with you tonight, Tech?
Nothing, man. Nothing, bro. I'm busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pushing out this new internet service and stuff, man. Trying to answer questions and things like that, man. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you try to educate the public as much as you could. I don't get too frustrated, because when you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I did a little video before when I was working out, just a reminder to people that it's a difference between asking question and spamming, bro.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
and get all your questions down, precise. You know, 2 or 3 exchanges at the most. We go past that, bro. I start thinking about blocking you because you got so many people in line, man.
Right, right. That's true. Let's see who we got in here tonight. Miss Cam B. What's up, Cam B? How'd your test go? Andre Lard. What's up, Chief? Jay Nix. Dave James is in the house. Let's see who else. Andy Large came back in. Cam B hollering at the good people. Let's see here. We're gonna go down a little bit more. We got Quentin in the house. What's up, Quentin? Let's see. What's up? Dave James. What's Ken? Dave James, thanks, man. Now I'm signing for tomorrow for the last math class I need for the summer session since it is shorter, 8 weeks. Okay. So I see you getting that school out the way.
Yeah,
Wait a
bro.
minute. Who is this right here?
It's PG.
Bo, your device is not connected. Is that PG? Can I now see PG's information in the chat? Oh my goodness. What's up, PG? How you doing? What's up, Donald D. Nice? This dude right here.
Pin,
He needs no introduction. I might as well just say hum because all your peoples follow you, Pen. What's up, hippie girl? How you doing tonight? Let's see who else. We got JJ Cord Cutters. What's up, JJ? Good to see you in and out. Illegitimate humans, have you recovered from the other night? Because the other night looked like you needed a towel and a cold shower, bro. Are you okay? What's up, Jeffro? Let's see. Can be walked out there with a B overall. Man, I'm so chilling. I heard that, Can be. That's what's up.
come, bro.
That's what's up.
Good job.
That's great. What are you studying, Can be? Ah, there's my other brother, Bright Eyed Bandit. What's up, bro?
What's up? My power went out.
Oh, for real?
That's your house
I'm
on your
like, did you
computer.
get done when I talked? Yeah. My house.
What's up, Neil? What's up, Aaron76? Miss Bittersweet, what's going on?
What's up, Bittersweet? What's good with you?
If y'all haven't subscribed to Bittersweet, once you subscribe to her and once she start talking, you're gonna do like this and forever subscribe to all her videos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's up, Fernando? Hey, bud. Guess who I can see in the chat now?
PG. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Leroy? See, Penn ain't made no comments after that comment I made earlier for him.
What's that? Oh, you let him know how famous he is?
Yeah, I told him everywhere he go, they just go like this.
They follow his name?
Mm-hmm. What's up, Biggs without the wings?
You said Big got some wings.
Yep. He got a fly on all that juice he drank the other night.
My computer, boy, is rebooting. It's doing all kinds of stuff on his own right now. I'm like, what the?
What's up, B?
Hey, PG, how you doing? What's good with you? What's up, everybody in the chat? What's good? What's up, Miss Young?
What's up, Miss Monique?
What's up, Cam B, Sandman, Cedric? What's up? What's up, Rick Moore?
Okay, we got some people filing in tonight. That's what's up. What's up, Fernando? What's up, Sam, man? Let's see, what's she talking about? Hustler TV. Right now working on the general stuff needed so I can focus on the stuff actually needed for a degree. May go into IT. She said she's going to be it. Maybe a teacher, not sure right now. That's what's up.
What's up, Fernando? What's good?
What's going on, Cedric Bill?
What's up, Mr. Bill? I said what's up to Bill. You got Ken.
What's up? Who is that? That's B. Davies. What's up? Hey,
What's up, Big Davis? What are you changing to? Oh, okay.
You talking about his what do you call that? I want to say emoji, but that's not it. His picture.
Mm-hmm.
Profile pic.
Yep. Profile pic. You're right. What's up, Cleveland? Latif.
What's up, Latif? What's up, 351 Cleveland? What's good with y'all?
And just off rip, we didn't really have nothing focus on tonight. Maybe we can hit a couple subjects here and there.
What's up, Eddie?
Just maybe just be a kick at night so we can bring up some good stuff.
What's up, Eddie? Your TiVo came in?
Who's?
You.
Shit, I still don't get it. I just checked. It ain't coming till Thursday.
I'm seeing the rest of mine's coming in.
Mine be a Friday. I'll be here Friday.
Mm-hmm. Well, I looked at that video you did on the adding storage.
Yeah. That's pretty good,
Why you
man.
got so much storage?
Huh?
Who? I said, why you ask so much storage?
I just wanted to see if it can be done. You know how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
I said Donald D. Knight said he got his today. That's what's up.
No, he said he got his super box.
Oh, a super box today.
I got to do a review on that.
What's the super box?
That's the one with the IPTV for life.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's the one they're gonna give me all the views and all the smoke.
Who gonna give you all the smoke?
When I do a review on that box, all the controversy surrounding around it. I'm gonna drink me 2 pots of coffee. It's the best box ever.
No, you got to use the key words to make them come to the channel and watch. You got to use the word like it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a game changer. Game changer number 3.
Yeah, I was burnt.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. What are we talking about tonight? Tech did you do a video comparing the TiVo 4K stream to the Fire 4K and then the video shield while cooking crawfish on your air fryer?
Man, I wouldn't dare put no crawfish in the air fryer, man.
Ooh.
No, you wouldn't do that, Ted?
No, I wouldn't do that, bro.
Man,
we're respectable Southern person gonna bake a crawfish.
Why wouldn't you though? That would make it healthier.
Man, you can peel crawfish and fry them and put them on some po' boy bun.
But you can't peel them and bake them.
Man, I don't eat no baked crawfish, man. Man, I start tasting some crawfish, put some crawfish in a etouffee.
Y'all whack, man.
What is etouffee?
It's basically like a thick gravy with crawfish.
Okay.
I'm gonna give me some crawfish and put it in my air fryer.
PG, you ain't missed out on it. Just go to the TiVo.com and you can actually still get the sale.
So that's really gonna stink. No, it ain't gonna stink. Come on. Now, yeah, the sale PG is you got to go to the site. It's it's going for 50 some change.
Yep.
Sam Green, what did Sam Green say?
Where you at? Oh, what did I say? Do you know the difference between the 4K TiVo stream and the Sling Air TV Mini? Superdell showed both yesterday. Sling has some different deals on theirs if you prepay for the service.
Yeah, I don't know the difference. I would say the TiVo might have a better chipset because it's the other one. My understanding, the other one is older, so the TiVo internals might be better. It's less dated, but as far as like knowing what the difference is off the rip, I don't.
What you talking about, PG?
She's talking about why would she want one of the TiVo?
Oh, okay.
She's saying why would she want one? Why would she want one, J-Mac? J-Mac, what you eating? Some crawfish chips? Some
got another bag of the Grippos, huh?
Nah, those cheese nips.
Cheese nips, yep. Wayne Thompson, a TiVo. It's just another device to add in your arsenal, PG. It's from listening to Real and Tech and Dell, it's probably going to give the Fire Stick a little bit of run for its money.
I posted in our chat. The dude did an unboxing on it. Lionel TV, whatever his name is.
You said who, Lion?
Whatever his name is, Lions TV.
I know. I'm asking you. What was he lying about?
No, that's the name of the channel. My other one's coming tomorrow.
I'll never answer my questions, but okay.
That's the name of the dude channel, Lions TV.
I heard you say he was lying about the TV, but what was he lying about?
The 4K TiVo.
What was he lying about it though?
No, that's the name of his channel.
Whatever, Ted.
Hey, PG, what you got? You got a closet full of what? You talking about you got a closet full of devices? What's up,
thank you, B. Davis. It's Line TV, LON. I thought it was Lion. I thought it was Lion like the roar of a lion.
Line.
Let's see what this channel name
Lion is Line.
Channel is.
Bittersweet said.
Yeah, she's trying to let Jake know how to pronounce his name. He keeps saying Lion. That's why I said who was Lion. I thought his name was Lion.
Oh, all right. Hey, yeah. I just read what B. Davis said. You heard me say thank you, B. Davis.
About what?
About tell me what the guy's name was. You ain't hear when I said his name. I said I think
you ain't gonna get to tell me because you said he was lying.
I think his name is this.
No, that's not what you said. You said wherever you went to, they was lying. So I was trying to figure out who wasn't telling the truth.
I remember saying that, bro.
J-Mac, didn't he say Lion TV was over there talking about? I said, what was he lying about?
You just said two different things.
Who? Ted, okay, what did you say, Ted?
I said Lion TV did a review on it.
That's what I said. What was he lying about?
I said that's the name of his channel.
Oh, God, really? Whatever, dude.
APG, are those legitimate devices or trap devices you got?
Trap devices? Oh,
yeah, it's a trap device.
Y'all burnt out. PG, don't answer that. Then Matt gonna set you up. You see, Jack already trying to set us up about somebody lying, but they ain't telling us who channel it is.
Hey man, I see y'all post some stuff in the chat about y'all got a lot of devices and closets and stuff. Let me ask you a question. Why you got so many devices? Why y'all not selling it?
Who?
Like who? Like
No, I seen like a couple of people say they got a lot of devices.
Oh, y'all saw PG said she got about 3 or 4 from listening to Bill.
B. David said they got some devices. I seen somebody else said
Hey, GoPro, I'm trying to figure out who, because basically, do you know they're not going to tell us, or they not going to do it. We'll actually do it, and we know about it. It's all good though for me, GoPro. You saw what I did yesterday. I opened my panel. Anybody want to come talk to your boy? Come holler at me. Other than that, they know how I get in. If they don't, they got to keep doing what they're doing. But I will say this, GoPro, appreciate you.
See, I don't even be knowing it when they be taking shots.
I keep telling people they got to stop drinking.
Hey, I tell people like this, man. Like I hear a lot of things from my subscribers or the team. Somebody on the team find out. I know y'all hear a lot of things for y'all subscribers because this is how I feel. If you making money, man, you ain't got time to be watching nobody else doing. If you not on this or on the computer doing something.
Yeah. Hold up. Let's see who's popping in. Our little bro about to pop in, but bruh, we ain't gonna talk about what.
Just let him in.
I'm gonna let him in, but I'm trying to let him know now. We ain't going there.
Yeah, just let him in.
What's up, D?
J-Mac, who is he? Oh, what's up, King? Say you hiding him.
Nah, he's muted.
Hey, what's up with his picture? When his picture become white? You sure that's him?
I mean, if it ain't, we can always find out real quick. If somebody want to play games, you know how I do.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, where's his picture go?
Peak said.
PG is funny.
One day I'm gonna set up my Plex. I don't get it.
That's over your head, Chet.
And I missed something about pie. Y'all talking about pie?
J-Mac.
Yeah, yeah.
It's enough pie to go around.
Pie. PG, I like sweet potato pie.
I don't know nothing about no pumpkin pie.
Right, nobody eat no pumpkin pie.
You never had no pumpkin pie. What's up, Eric Pix 10? What's good with you? Eric Pix, I see you on other channels dumping people. What's up with that?
Bro. I wasn't gonna say nothing. You know, I mind my business.
I was trying to mind mine too, but I saw her dumping people, getting them back, dumping them again. I'm like, dang, like that.
Pickpocket. I don't box pickpocket. I wrestle.
Alex talking to you. Alex A.
That's for TV. Mod Deep sent a question to TiVo support team while on MS7. One show asking about why an Ethernet port wouldn't work. The support said they will pass it on to higher ups. That's what they, you know.
It might be. I think it too. It might be like what you're using. If some people are able to use the Ethernet port and the other ones are not, I think it's probably what they're using. Man, golly, wow, I would be off by now. Hold on a minute.
All right. And it's probably like if they, they really do send it up the chain, there's a good chance with like many devices, you know how the Shield will do an update. So it'll possibly come in the future, hopefully soon. Well, they'll fix that. So that's what's up that he actually got through to him and sent him a message like that.
Yeah.
Is that Miss Charmaine? And she changed her picture? What's up, Miss Charmaine? Who else is up in here? Miss Sandy B. How you doing, Sandy?
Hey, Miss Sandy.
What's up, Neil? Airpix 10 just mad at you. We're gonna leave that alone.
Bro. You already know.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Uno said what? He got who beat? I got you beat, homie. I got so much gray hair. I look like charcoal bum. Hey, Uno, look. I need a haircut. All I do is wash my hair, put a little Dax and a curl right up. But I'm gonna see how much else this is gonna grow out and just ship
Bro.
it. Just
What's
ship
gonna
it.
call it? Man, it's supposed to be opening stuff back up over here starting Friday.
Man, here too. But see, here the kicker. You got like there's like we got about 5 major malls here, 4. So you got a couple of the major malls talking about they want you to wear a mask, right? And they're not going to let large groups roam together. You got another popular mall talking about, oh, it's only suggested that you wear a mask, and they will monitor the groups if they come in groups.
Y'all heard it here first, man. You're gonna start having spikes and outbreaks, and I ain't saying every state, but certain cities gonna have to start shutting back down. If you don't have a vaccine, it's hard to control it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion. Y'all heard it here first. Here's my thing, like the gym, like my gym sent out an email that they open it back on the 18th. Now, I love my gym, man, but they only can operate at 25% capacity.
Right.
Bro, if I'm paying monthly and this is the time for me to come work out, you know what I'm saying? And you like, oh, we only accepting so many people in the gym at this time. Nah, dog, that's bad business.
Yep.
You know, that's bad business. So
And then I don't. It doesn't really, like you said, it doesn't make sense to do that because I was watching, who was that? NBC's local news and world news, whatever you want to call it. And basically, they put Columbus, Ohio, on the map. It's like they put us on the map. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna see what happens, and we expect it to rise. Like, if you expecting it to rise, why would you reopen anything?
well, I had a Zoom call with the CPA and lawyers today, and so I was trying to, be present, but at the same time, they had the Senate had a hearing. Dr. Fauci was one of the ones that was testifying, and he told him straight up, bro. He's like, look, I think it was Paul Ryan had made a comment and said, look, Paul Ryan told him like this. He said, look, I respect you, but you ain't the final say. You on the voice. And
Right.
he said, basically paraphrasing, he was like, I never said that I was the final voice. He was like, but we don't know everything about the virus, because he was insinuating that kids wasn't impacted. And I don't know if you have kids out there and y'all know that they said that kids wasn't impacted. Follow the news, man. There's the latest thing going on with this virus that I think is like 4 or 5 kids that died, 90 kids so far impacted the COVID virus, but it's not acting like it acting in adults. It's sort of like what they call it, the foot and mouth disease.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of a reaction like that, and it's attacking their organs. And so there was like all of the kids tested positive for COVID, and that's how they've been responding. So thought it wasn't impacting kids. Now you see kids started to be impacted. Started to impact younger people. Now you see that it's impacting younger people. So we don't know a lot, man. And so just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to preach to y'all. Just be careful, because they don't know a lot. Right. Yeah, Ray and Paul. Thank you, Ricky. Rick.
One thing I like, well, I ain't gonna say that. I see a lot of people putting out, different masks to wear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have just a thin mask with no filter. What's the point of wearing it?
Yeah.
Even if you gotta do something simple, maybe this will work, maybe it not work. I've heard some people say, "Yeah, I'm gonna wear a thin mask," and then put a coffee filter in. I don't know if that really works, but how can a thin mask protect you unless you're putting something behind it to help it?
I mean, the purpose of a mask is trying to eliminate what they call droplets. Naturally when you talk, people spit whether you see it or not. So the purpose of the mask is trying to eliminate those droplets, because that's one of the primary ways that the virus transmit. Mm-hmm. So you basically can take a t-shirt and put it around your mouth. It's going to eliminate a lot of those droplets. But here's the thing, man. what I do for a living, man, I had to pay attention to the news. I had to pay attention to the laws and stuff. Like right now, the Democrats is proposing a law to pay, I think, everybody $2,000 a month. Man, that's dead. That's dead on arrival in the Senate.
Right.
You know, that's dead on arrival. Those people want to get the economy open. Now, look, I don't care what your politics is, because I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I deal strictly with facts, and this for everybody out there. Notice the people that actually leave their homes to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually low-income people. The majority, not all of them, are minorities. And then look at who the virus hit the hardest.
Right.
People of color. You know, so that's all I'm saying. Me, the bracket that I'm in, I don't have my wife is an essential worker because she's a nurse.
All right.
Okay? She's a nurse, but she's a professional. She's licensed. If she don't want to go to work, she can quit that job. But because she's licensed and she have certain credentials, she can go, you know, because nurses are in high demand. She can pretty much choose where she want to work.
Mm-hmm.
But some people, man, they don't have those options, bro. You know, I don't have to leave from behind this computer to do my job.
Right.
So y'all just watch that, man. Y'all just but they say stay woke, man.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about be warriors and stuff, talking about our grandparents and stuff. They fought World War II. We got to be warriors, man. Who fighting wars? Minorities.
Right.
Black and brown people. Not all of them, but usually it's people of low income, black and brown people, bro.
Right.
And that's not racist or nothing. That's statistics. That's numbers. Numbers don't lie, man.
Yeah, what's that trick? And I'll tell you another trick that people are starting to notice that they're doing here in Columbus. Like, I think in Columbus, there's what, 1, 2, 3, I'll say at least 5 Walmarts in Columbus. 2 of the Walmarts are more or less minorities where they go all the time. So they're setting up testing at those 2 minorities, at those 2 Walmarts. The other Walmarts that are not basically minorities, they're not setting up anything. So a couple times last week, they would go, the news would get on news would start reporting, well, the COVID-19 is, the numbers are up among minorities. So basically all you're doing is taking statistics from these 2 locations and trying to say that all the minorities are being affected, but you haven't gone out to these other stores as the same as Walmart, Walmart, and doing testing there to see what their numbers are.
Yeah. B Davis, like I said, I just want to repeat myself. I didn't, like I said, I say not all of them. I'm not saying minorities were the only ones that fought in wars or the only one that's in the army. But the statistics would tell you that when you look at it per capita, or you look at it from a statistic point of view, black and brown people are the ones that usually are on the front line and the different branches of the army. So like the different branches of the military. So if you look at like the army, if you look at what they call infantry, usually the ones that's on the front line, you look at that makeup, right? So black and brown are usually the ones that are doing the service, are usually the ones that are on the front line. And statistically now, your captains and admirals and people with rank are usually Caucasian people. Now, here's the thing too. It goes back to poverty levels too, because there's a lot of low income Caucasian people like me. I work with a lot of low income people. And down the bayou where I live at, if you know anything about Louisiana, it's not a whole bunch of people that look like me. And that's one of the populations that I serve, because they're low income. So there's a lot of poor people. And that's why I love my job, man, because I get people to see that it's not about your race, your religion, when you have common problems. And usually the people I work with, they have the same problems. They have inadequate schools, which means the kids have inadequate educations. They usually have high crime, high poverty rate, and I'm able to bridge color, creed, religions together. Work with Muslim, Jews, Baptists, non-denomination, Pentecostal, Methodist. Work with all of them, bro. Just get them to see that, hey, look, I know that we have our own value system, but on these issues right here, it boils down to what class you fit in. And usually the ones that have the means, statistically, don't look like us.
Right.
So I'm not saying that Caucasians are not poor. I'm not saying that Caucasians have not fought in the war.
That what B. Davy said. I was drafted for the Vietnam War, and the draft was based on birthday, nothing to do with color.
All right. So look, let's go back to statistics. Look at those that got deferments from the draft. Just Google it. Look at those that got deferments for draft. Those that got deferments for draft was usually people of influence, which usually was people of non-color, white people. Mm-hmm. So it's like I say, numbers don't lie. Like we can drive any narrative we want, but numbers don't lie. And so when you ask yourself, then Tech, why are those statistics? There's many books that's been written about it, of how the system was systematically set up to impoverish people of color. There's books written about it. There's laws that you can research. There's laws that's still being passed. You got to realize, man, the Civil Rights Act, just when you look at it in the space of history, was just yesterday. You know, my dad, one generation removed, my dad lived under Jim Crow laws. So man, it's statistics, it's numbers, they don't lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's up, Troop?
Trooper Loop.
What's up, Phantom String? What's good?
Let's see.
What's good with y'all?
Chilling. You all right? I saw you sneezing, bless you.
Yeah, I'm type if I sneeze once, it got to come out twice. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, leave me alone.
So what else is popping this evening?
Tech starting on top of them, or you can lie about them numbers though, Tech.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Streamflix.
And then, well, Tech is on here, but I know me and J Mac haven't even really got our TiVo yet. So I know. So a lot of the questions about the TiVo, then yeah, I know I missed you. I don't know if you answered the question about. I think they was asking about the 8 terabyte.
The 8 terabyte.
8 terabyte 150.
We're at 150.
Yeah, even though we got ours on a better deal, but
I mean it's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
If you're needing it, yeah, snatch it up. That's a good price, but it can go lower.
Yeah, I think I pay like 120 or so for mine.
Mm-hmm. What's a virus? If they couldn't keep out the White House, how are they going to contain this thing from spreading, especially in the states that are opening back up? I see another shutdown coming. That's a good possibility too. Because I understand, you got people, like Tech said, they want to get the economy started back. But are you willing to risk people getting sick just to get the economy going? Because you can't pay out all this money to people that's out of work already?
But you got, but man, look at the richest people in the world. Look at those that own big companies. You got to realize, man, the people not coming in, but they're not making money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to realize that. How can I put this? The people that cook and clean, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
The people that serve, you order DoorDash, somebody got to deliver the food. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I hear what you're saying. But the real question for me is, do we have to have restaurants open right now?
I would say no.
And that's the thing for me. I always said, forget about martial law and all the negativity in it. It's either do you want to live or you don't. So my thing is, if you do want to live, you don't, then why not shut down everything besides hospitals for 2 weeks and go at it from there? I mean, because if you close it, open, everybody go to the stores at free will. I mean, you gave everybody the biggest room to say, go out and get what you need. Then you saying go out and get what you need, then yeah, shut everything down for 2 weeks. There should be nobody outside the house for 2 weeks.
Right.
There's no reason for nobody to go nowhere unless you're just badly sick. If you badly sick, then yeah, then if you get pulled over, you should be on your way to the hospital or either coming from the hospital. And of course, I know we're gonna have hard-headed people. I get that, but my thing is, I don't see nothing changing if you open and close it and you saying you're trying to stop the spread. We trying to stop the spread. All these other countries is shutting everything down.
Yep.
They shut everything down, and they process is getting a lot better. I don't see our process gonna get better by.
Let me ask you this question. Oh, facts, Eddie. Let me ask you this question. Louisiana, Eddie, if y'all don't know, that's Washington. Louisiana incarcerate more people per capita in the world. Louisiana incarcerate more people per capita in the world. But let me ask you this question. When did the virus first start hitting? Like really when it started shutting things down, when it really became a deal? What, March? About what, 2-3 months ago? 2-3 months ago. Anybody know how many people died in the World Trade Center? What, about what? 2,000, 2,300
people, yeah.
Hurricane Katrina was another big disaster we had. What we had about what, 1,100, 2,300 people, something like that died. Maybe I have the numbers mixed up backwards, vice versa. All right. In 3 months, less than 3 months, a little less than or over 3 months, what they got? 85,000 people that's dead. How is that not a big deal?
If you being
that's the Hurricane Katrina or that's the 9/11 every day.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. My thing is this like Chill said. It's only certain amount of people that's treating the virus seriously. Other half is not, and that's why I said it probably would have to take for you closing down restaurants, stores. Like I said, should nothing be open for 2 weeks besides the hospital to me.
Right.
That keep you. Where you gonna go? The restaurants is closed. The store is closed. Where you going?
Right.
But just think about that, man. How is this not? And I know we all have short memories, but 80,000+ people dead in 3 months. How is that not on everybody's minds?
But because majority of people haven't hit home to nobody that they know. You know what I'm saying? I think of it, and it shouldn't have to hit home to somebody that you know, but still, it should be in the fact of if you're saying it takes 2 weeks for you to quarantine, then use those 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks or so to actually do that.
Right. And then I heard a part of the news. What was it, yesterday? They were like, look at all the states that are, well, I ain't gonna say all the states are open up, but the majority of the states are open up. Either they're governors who are given the okay, or the mayors who are agreeing with it in the major cities are Republicans. And they're falling behind 45. They're doing exactly what he's doing. So you basically, like our state, Ohio, our governor is Republican. He's a Republican, so you then basically set the people up in Ohio as puppets.
I thought y'all was Democratic. Democrat. I thought y'all governor was a Democrat.
Yeah, no, he's a Republican.
Yeah. Well, Louisiana got a Republican a Democratic governor, and he's opening up Friday. So, but it's under pressure. It's under pressure, man.
What's the pressure? Like both said,
man, these churches. I'm giving an example. These churches.
He want people to die.
He want people to live, man. But these people, look, I'm not taking up for anyone. I'm just telling you the talking points, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Louisiana, like churches, bro. Y'all probably seen it on TMZ. Pastor Easter Sunday had 3,000 people at his church. He got arrested like 2 or 3 times. You know, so they putting the pressure on the man, bro.
Taking it back from where the rest of the people that die every day, shooting, suicide, car accidents, old age, natural causes, etc. And you know what? I'm gonna piggyback on you, GoPro, because we were just talking about this earlier today in a meeting we had. From people, they never report in the news unless it gets drastic on how many people pass away from the common flu. But with this type of strain, they put it out there in the news. They put it out there all drastic to use drastic measures. But if any strain of the flu can be drastic, but this is the one that they put out because they don't know how to treat it.
Yeah, because there's no vaccine, there's no way to stop it. So somebody Google, let me know how many people died from the flu last year. You know, the flu is seasonal, right? So when I say last year, in the fall and in the spring or however it fall, right? So let's say 100,000 people died from the flu last year. You know, that's a whole year. That's both seasons.
Right.
You got 85,000 people died in 3 months. It's no comparison. That's it. How many people died in the United States from an automobile accident last year? How many people died in the United States from cancer last year? You got to extrapolate that to 3 months, man. You know, man, COVID doing numbers. You know, 3 months, 80,000 deaths plus, no cure, no vaccine, no treatment. Come on, man. That's why it's a big deal. Because I had people tell me that they was like, yeah, when Obama was in office, by the way, I got a lot of Republican friends that ride and died with Donald Trump. I'm just gonna let that be known. Like, you know how I like to debate. You know, I had them telling me, bro, early on, bro, when Obama was in office, man, they had that swine flu or whatever, and 17,000 people died. Y'all ain't say nothing. I said, man, your boy Trump had 80,000 crickets.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? See, so that goes back to what Donald D. Knight said earlier. It's like tech numbers can lie. You're right, Donald. But you arm yourself with facts. When you're debating, you arm yourself with facts. Figures can lie, right? You can make figures lie. You can nudge the numbers, give different statistics, right? And liars, they can figure. So they can figure out how to change the numbers to benefit them. But when you have the true facts and the true numbers, it ain't no debate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no debate when you got true numbers, bro. Ain't no debate. No matter how you trying to refigure it, no matter how you try to recalculate it, 2 + 2 = 4.
Yep. What's up, Super Dale? Brother Dale's I know he put a message up in here. I'm trying to go back and find it. I think he was asking. No, he was asking, did he like her the Me Box? Was that what it was?
Me Box did.
Yeah. I haven't because somebody said it was supposed to have been out like
it was an update, but I haven't heard any news about it.
Yeah,
Dale, you heard something? You come in and share that news, Dale. You heard something?
Yep, come on in, Dale. Just don't bite down on the
somebody in the chat said somebody had an update.
Yeah, Donald was saying they had the Me Box had an update.
Mm-hmm. It was more than 80 COVID deaths. A lot of them were not classified correctly back in November, December. Mm-hmm.
I think the report they had people dying in the homes that wasn't reported correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it definitely impacted me. Like I know 6 people in our little town that passed away. You know, and you're looking at a population of what 16,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
how many shields you about to get, Biggs? Biggs and the video shields back in stock.
Man, Biggs, tell your share friends, man, stop emailing me and leaving comments, man, on my TiVo video. It ain't better than the shield. It ain't better than the shield. Big price difference too.
Well, let's see. He said I got 2 already. Okay.
Oh, bro.
Oh, so it's the NVIDIA Pro that's back. Okay. What's up, Miss Octavia? How you doing? We got Rick Moore that came in the house. Who else? Lobo's in here. What's up, Chief?
Oh, smack.
So how long did it take you to get the extra storage set up on the TiVo? Did it automatically work when you hooked it up?
Man, right off the rip, man, less than 5 minutes. The most time I did was playing with this raggedy thing right here. Make me want to throw it, but it works on other stuff.
Right.
And my nephew got my other one for his MacBook, man. I told him if you would have had a PC, you wouldn't have to use nothing like that.
Right.
On Apple products. I always got to buy something extra.
Are the new NVIDIA shields worth buying, or do people prefer the 2015, 2017 shields? I love my shield. It's still rocking. I bought it used. Yeah, mine's still doing this thing too.
I'm still doing the thing.
But I didn't buy mine used, but it's still doing this thing too.
I tell mine, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
Unless it starts smelling.
No, listen. Come here.
What's up, little Bo? Let him holler at everybody.
Not now, but after you speak to me. Yeah, speak.
That's the man to be killing everybody in the bowling.
You like beep, bye.
I got a question for y'all, man. We've been talking about duff and gloom. How many times you change up your marketing for your products?
That's
how much you changed up your what?
Marketing for your products. Like, you know, you always got like your little spiel you do. You just continue with your same spiel, or do you change up your selling point, your pitches?
I've changed mine up a couple times, especially like how you say it without saying it.
Oh no, how do you say it without saying it?
Say like say if you got a company selling IPTV XYZ, and they're saying it's going to cost you, I'm gonna just say a regular number. It's going to cost you, take a credit to make an account, and they'll charge you. They'll say we're going to charge you $10 per credit, or however you want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, I learned from watching other companies do something to where that's good sometimes, but sometimes you may not make a full profit that way. I've seen people where they've gone, well, look, if you buy this block of credits, let's say you go 50, 75, 100. If you buy one of those 3 blocks of credit, I'll say 5 out of 10 times, you're probably going to make a little better profit because your people that you're reselling to know they got to buy one of those groups. It's not going to be, this is 50, this is 75. Oh, let me buy 65. No, you're putting them in there where you're saying you need to buy one of these packages every time you come back and get credits.
Yeah.
So I've seen it where it works. I've seen some people where, however their pricing was, they didn't price it out to get those 3 groups. So I've learned that if you take a model like that, you can change your service up and make it for the better.
I changed my marketing up 3 ways. 1, if it's not selling, I changed my marketing up. The second way I changed the marketing up, if I marry it with another product, right? So let's say, all right, I'm gonna sell this IPTV service with this hotspot plan, right? I changed my marketing up, and I changed it up the most when I see an opportunity in the market. You know what I'm saying? Like when I sit down and I think about it, I'm like, if I set this at this price, and the rest of the people have it at that price, I can make a killing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but is that good for you?
Opportunity. Yeah, I mean, it works for me. Opportunity. You know, so for example, when AT&T shut down, when they shut down those unlimited plans or whatever, I changed my marketing up. Why? Why should I sell you a grandfather plan for $35? You can't find it nowhere.
Who Telegram is open?
I don't know.
I
can tell by the face. I can tell by the face he made. Boy, you better not take no lie detector test.
Hey, Norman. That's Joe Telegram. Look, I can't even say it. What's up, Norman Butler? What's good with you? is it good to have your people always negotiate your price?
Oh, I never negotiate my price.
No, but I'm saying, is it good or is it not good, or do you still deal with that? Do you stand or what do you do? So when you got somebody that's steady negotiating or act like they don't know your price, do you play the role? Do you go along with them, or what do you do when you got somebody that every time their bill is due, or when they got something going on, do you stand with your price, or do you continue to deal with that customer, whether it's another reseller or whether it's a customer?
It depends, you know. I ain't gonna lie. In my case, it depends how much bread you put in my pocket. I put up more if somebody's spending $1,500 with me every month. I put up with the foolishness. I mean, but I never change my prices. One set price is one set price. You know, I pull up with the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I do the jive talk. You know, compared to somebody that I'm making $5 off, $10 off a month. You know, I mean. That's to me, that's good business. Your clients, you want to keep your high paying clients, and most of the time, the reason why your high paying clients want to negotiate is, let's be honest, they got leverage. Man, I'm spending all this money with you. You know, I'll be like, but man, that's why it's not good just to throw all of your eggs in one basket. You know, that way nobody can hide you.
When you're going down, when you're going down for certain things, that's why I said, is it good or is it bad? Because you'll have somebody say, "Hey, but you gave it to me at such and such time when you had that sale. I can't get it for that again."
Mm-mm.
And that you hit that point exactly. It was a sale. So if the sale was for that particular day and we moved on from that sale, why would you come back and say, "Can I get it at that price?" It was a sale.
Think about it, but you got to think about it. Like I tell my kids, what's the worst thing you can tell me?
No.
Oh, okay. So why? I mean, and I laugh because when they come at me like that, it's like, hey, at that point in time, that's what it was. I was giving it to you at that point in time for that price. That's why I said jump on it. You can't jump on it at that point in time. Doesn't mean 2 months from 3 months from now, then hey, I get it again. Man, this ain't that. You can't get out here with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like I said, you'll have people that's gonna test you.
My best friend is my Note 10. But that screenshot be burning. Boom. I mean, it's hard. It's hard for someone. And I learned it from my old supervisor, bro. It's hard for someone to say, you told me this time, you know, not only because I screenshot the conversation, but most of my comments are cut and paste. I already got to say it to my clipboard. You ask me a question, how much your price is? Boom. You ask me again, how much is your price? I'm gonna cut and paste the same thing. You can't tell me you told me this time. No, bro. I don't know what service I sold you for $60, man.
Right.
My memory.
Where's that question I just saw? The question was. Where you at, I just saw your question.
Oh, you talking about Dave? Say, do you guys sell your devices based on the sale price or the regular price?
Yeah, that one right there.
Regular price. That goes back to what Bo said, because you're gonna be like, man, you sold this for the longest at this price. Nah, man, I sell it for the regular price because how long? I don't know how long the sale price is gonna last.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only with the sale price, you the one who got determined. You're the one who got determined on what you selling it for.
Right.
Sell price is always going. The sell, like you said, the sell price is going. They're gonna give it to you for that point in time. But that sell price, it goes away. That's even with the T-bill right now. It's at a sell price. We're trying to figure out once the 25th is over, is it going back to 70 or no?
Right.
Yeah. You can have
PG say, I'm always going to ask, and everything in the big world, everything is negotiable. Yes and no. You can't go to Walmart and negotiate their prices. It depends if you buying wholesale or are you just a regular consumer.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. That's what I tell people. I'm not selling DVDs out the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why is he in your trunk?
My trunk, DVDs. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is he in your trunk?
You remember? You never had a DVD man used to come right down the street.
He my boy. He ain't even to be in my truck.
Hey,
I'm sorry, dog.
The DVD man, J-Man, I listen to both. The DVD man used to come. The DVD man used to come down the road, bro. Hey, on a Friday, he'll park their trunk. Hey, what DVD at? DVD said it's on. Who show that
Why
was?
you tell your business, dude?
That's Bo show. That's Bo show. DVD said it. He opened it, he got crates of DVDs. Crates.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Hey, bro, yeah, man. Bro, if you selling, I think if you buying wholesale, I think you have every right to negotiate depending on how much you buying. But the same way, I got every right to turn you down because I got multiple high-paying clients. How did I get those clients? By showing them how much money they can make. By doing my homework ahead of time, doing the math. I tell people, man, I'm not a math genius. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I do is add and subtract, and I say, hey, bro, if you get it at this price, you can make more money than that. And then if he tell me, man, I'm already making more than that doing this method. What I got to do? I got to go back to the lab and readjust my numbers because the market gonna dictate what I sell. That's why people be like, I had people comment, "Oh, Tech man, you selling it for $75, man, unlimited internet and all of that, bro." I was getting it for $35. Keyword was. Can you get it now for $35? No.
Right. This is what PG said. Countless times I've gotten a additional 10 to 50% off clearance price items. Now I'm gonna stress these two words that she just said: clearance price. Okay, that you can do that. I want to see you negotiate 10 to 15% off the regular price, because not a lot of places will do that. If it's clearance, yeah, they want to get rid of it.
Yeah,
can you go in there and negotiate 15% off $100?
Are there exceptions to the rule? Yes, there are exceptions to the rule, but they're few and far between.
Right. Now, if you people, a person like PG, especially our brother Dale, who can go in there and be like, I'm a regular customer. What you mean you ain't gonna give it to me at this price? I can see somebody like Dale doing that because he's in that particular establishment all the time where he's one of their patron customers. So that's a rare case right there.
Yeah, Miss PG said Best Buy, she got this kind of right. Man, you know, you got a mouthpiece on you.
Yeah, buddy.
You got a mouthpiece on you.
Though, too, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like if you're in the store and if you like both said, the only thing they can do is tell you no, and you see a box that's torn and you bring it to the front, be like, man, look, this box, man, messed up, man. Y'all asking $25 for this, man. I give you $14 for it. It's up to the manager whether or not, because that manager gonna be like, I'm gonna have to restock this and all, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, there's exceptions to the rule, but there are few. Hey, look, the average person ain't getting that break all the time.
Right, but when you know what you know, and when you done been in certain sales and stuff like that, you can get away with certain stuff you say, how you come at them. So it all depends. With what PG saying, I've been on both sides of it. The customer and the person and the manager that they coming to. When I used to be in retail and sales and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It all depends.
You're right. If they can negotiate, I'd rather hear somebody to come up to me and say, "Hey, can I get it for this price?" And I'm thinking in the back of my head, what do I give it out of it for giving it to you at that price? Now, if they come back and say, "Hey, I can bring you X amount of customers," we'll do it like this. Bring me those X amount of customers first. If I see those customers coming in, I don't have no problem reducing the price for you.
Well, Miss PG, when you say you've been in the corporate world and have made many negotiations, let me just specify again. Most times, you're not negotiating with a regular person that walks into the door. You're negotiating with a client that's buying wholesale. Like, I didn't have times when people say, I got a set price. And I had time people say, look, you asking for this amount of credits for this internet, all right? So you're asking for this amount of credits for this internet. If I spend X amount of dollars, can I get it knocked down? Most of the time, I'm like, no. But if he say, for example, like today, I had somebody spent $1,000. He spent $1,000. He didn't get a discount. Nah, he come back. I might have had somebody came today. They just said the same person that came to me today and say, if I spend $10,000 with you, can I get it $5 cheaper? I'm dropping that price. I'm dropping that price. Because on average, you spend 1,000. You about to spend 10,000. I'm gonna give you that $5 off. You know, it's a
Man, why you keep highlighting that question and you ain't answered it?
Because because I be trying to answer it, but the conversation keep overlapping it. So that's why I back in. No, I don't think I've dealt with any Chinese boxes in a good while.
I ain't sold a box in a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'm gonna tell the truth. I didn't sold so because I even who I is. I do this. So I had a couple people still saying they want boxes from me, even though I try to switch them to somewhere else. They still want the box. I order it. I order the box. It come. I program it. I ship it out to wherever it needs to go.
Why not?
Whoever needs to get it. But what's crazy is I've said something to J Mac and hey, what you use on such a box? What launcher you use? Because at this point, the boxes that I want, I can't use no launcher no more. So I have to switch up the launcher for the 9.0 boxes. So pickpocket. Have I grabbed some? Yeah. Matter of fact, I showed one the other day. I showed the 5X. I showed it the other day.
But see, Bo, you know, I always tell that story about me in the boxes. You know how you live and you learn. When I say about when I first started selling those boxes and stuff, and I had to connect with an Amazon company, and my thing was, you're gonna get a lifetime technical support. I sold 500 boxes. I'm still serving those MX Pros. 4.2 operating system.
Like I said,
I be crying with the boxes.
Yeah,
I be rolling down my eyes. I be hitting enter. Nothing be happening.
He was burnt. Actually, we don't. Real was the more of the plug, but that's because she find more of the deals. They just follow her lap before they follow on me and J Max. So she's the one usually that actually find actually better deals than we do when it comes to drive. But once she find them, if J Mac not jumping on them, I'm jumping on them, or Dale or somebody. I really be wanting to jump on them because of how bad I want my stuff to grow. So my content. So you saw Tech face like, oh, what you want to grow? Well, I want my content to grow. So,
No. Real Mississippi girl. It works, Mississippi girl. This just the little flash drive into that little adapter. That's what I did the video on that today, how to do the extra storage. So real turn me on to that. Turn me on. Real put me on to real showed that last night on the show. Real showed me that on that.
Getting turned on.
He said play like Roy Rogers and slow down.
The upper room.
PG said if I'm spending $1,000 with you, you would drop your prices or else walk.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, it depends on the product. You know, if you don't spend it with me, I already know the product's so hot. And because I already did the math and they already brought into what they can make off of it, you can walk. I'm gonna have 4 more people come.
Right. You guys always got to think about too. You got to think where you look. I mean, like even like yesterday, a lot of people kept going asking, well, Dale, can you sell the TiVo? Can you sell it for at what price? You got to look at, in a sense, we really can't tell y'all for what price.
Yeah.
And the reason why we say that is because one, you know your area, you know what people will bite on. We don't. You have to think about it. J Mac prices, I definitely couldn't sell them prices here in Vegas. Even though other people still tell me, boy, you sell yourself a little bit short. And I probably do. But J Mac can tell you, I have more customers than he has. But when you look at it, we still make about the same amount when you really look at it. But one thing that I mean, I'm not going to advise you guys to do what me and J Mac do, but the reason why me and J Mac can do what we do because we gel together when it comes to the business part of it. You know, where me and him, our mindsets are alike to where there's no arguments, no fussing. And I mean, we might go back and forth with this or that, but there is nothing to where y'all finna hear me and J Mac go live about something. And if it's to the point where we stop, I don't think that him or me would still go live about each other, even if it ended badly. I don't think that we would be that way because of our mentality of how we do stuff. So whether you're with somebody as a team wise or not, you have to be able to look at where we at, what we doing, how much can we get it forward, and then go at it from there.
And I'm just about, I was about to say that. I was going to say, if I go to where Bo lives and put my product out there, they're going to be looking at me like, we got Bo nose, go back home.
But hey, I tell people that all the time. Like, I don't know why people get on YouTube be like, "Oh, you're a scammer. Oh, you getting over on people." Bro, people buying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a firm believer, and the market gonna dictate the price. If it's not selling, I'm changing my marketing. I'm dropping my price. Now, if I'm dropping my price to where I feel like it's not worth it, like I know some people sell the same product that I sell, and they making $5-10. Before I got into it, I had a meeting. I had 3 meetings. I'm talking about the new thing with the panel for the internet. I had 3 meetings. The first thing I told them is that, bro, I need to get at least $20 per person.
That part.
Yep. Bingo. That's me right there. Not to cut you off, but that's me right there. Bingo.
As I was talking in that $20 range, but to me, that's the average you should do, because I make $35 an hour in my day job. I'm on salary. All right. Wait, if I take one of these cameras out here and I shoot a wedding, bro, I might charge, which I don't do, but I might charge somebody $2,000. You might be there for a couple hours, right? You got to look at how much you're getting paid per hour. When you set that customer up, you can be with that customer for a minute to 2 hours, bro. You never know what you're gonna run into.
Right. And then I agree with Bo and Latif. See, what Latif is charging, just off rip, mine is like about maybe $5 more, and I do that per stick. So if they come to me and they need service or something, and they bring me 3 sticks for what I charge for, well, that's $90 off rip. Program them 3 sticks.
Fire sticks.
Fire sticks. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. Fire sticks. I knew it when I said it. I thought I was going to slide under the window. But you know what? You can do it that way if you're marketing to your people. You could, for example, if someone's to say, "Hey, how much is blank service, and what all do I need to get started?" Well, blank service may cost you $150 to get started. How much do you pay right now for cable? Well, I pay $200. Get the $150, get yourself programmed, and this is your blank price a month.
Now, I don't know how much competition you have in your area, but in my area, I got like a lot of fire sticks. I got like a lot of competition. Hey, when they have those sales, guess what I do? I buy them. I sit on them.
Yeah.
I don't even try to sell it when the sale's going on. I sit on them, bro. Man, I sit on them. Bro. If you know the value of a product, sit on it.
That's true.
You ain't got to load on. You ain't got to take a loss just because somebody said they, you know what I'm saying, they can get it cheaper. All right, wait till the market change. They're gonna go up.
Yeah. And that's my thing. There's competition here in Columbus, but I don't think of it as competition. I don't have no competition. Because what's going to happen is if I tell you my price and you throw your nose up at me, and then down the line a couple months later you come back and say, well, I tried such and such, even though they were lower than yours, it wasn't good. Okay, so now you come back to me. Now you understand what I charge. This isn't no fly by night product I'm giving you. I'm giving you a product that's solid and is going to last.
And I tell my students, never put yourself in a position where you need money.
Right.
Now, listen to me, people. If you're hitting a hustle, you negotiate, you change, you do what you want. You got bills. You know what I'm saying? Like you if you need it for something, you do what you got to do.
Mhm.
But if you trying to run a legitimate business, never put yourself in a position where you need money, man. Because when you're in a position where you need money, you're gonna take a loss each time. I've been there before. Been there several times in life, bro. I didn't lost out because I needed it.
Mhm.
I learned now. It's like, all right, man, I don't need to drop my prices because I don't need the money.
Mhm. Let's see. Fernando said a good question. Yeah, did you charge them more? That's what I do when that happens. You know what? When I put my price out there and you like, nah, I don't, okay, cool, because I'm solid on my price. So if you come back to me, then my question is, I'm going to help you with what happened to that service you went to. I'm not necessarily going to charge them more. I'm just going to be like, okay, my
You
price
gonna
is
let it be known.
my price is still the same.
Yeah, you gonna let it be known. But to everybody out there in the Ohio area, if you get J Max service and you get cut off, he will charge you a $1,200 reactivation fee. You can't get it on a payment plan, but it will charge you $1,200.
And you said pay your fare.
You still-
Oh yeah, that's a fee. I'm like, what's a fee? Like, you get cut off, or I'm charging. I'm like, what? Stay back. You charge to cut him back on? He like, yeah. I'm like, for real?
Think about it.
I'm not your customer.
I seen somebody at the blood bank giving plasma. I was like, hard times, huh, man? He's like, nah, man, I'm trying to get my cable cut back on for J Mac.
But you can think about it. Wait. What's up, Super Dale?
What up, though?
Think about
What
it.
up, though?
Think about it like this. And this is the easy part, because when you do certain services are automatically set up to tell you what your due date is. Okay. Even if I send out something to you, say, hey, your blank is due in a week. Some things come up, but a lot of times people know ahead of time.
Yeah.
So if you're late, that does a couple things. Either that connection is going to be lost sometime soon.
Yeah.
You didn't meet the due date, you're coming back paying me the next day, which can possibly change your date, and I don't like doing that. So yeah, I got to take time to go back and reset it up, whereas pay it on time, we good. It shouldn't have to be where I have to babysit it for because you were late. Now, if we come back and say I was such and such, this happened, okay. But if you just late and I see it in there, oh, you paid late. You didn't give me no notification why you late. Yeah, I got to take time to go in here and babysit the line. Yeah, that's a small fee to get you cut back on.
And not only that, it depends. It depends who's running the main panel too. So if it's your main panel, you might have it set up to where you go out and you clear so many, you know what I'm saying, delinquent accounts, because you don't want all that on your panel.
Right.
Everyone else might be on the main panel. They might do it. So if you get deactivated and you stay inactive for a while and you come back, I got to go back and set you like you're a new customer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't charge them $1,200 like you, man.
But you know what? I can't put that all on me, because I learned from Super Devil.
Super Devil charge people $1,200 to reactivate them.
I wasn't there. I want them to come back.
Jim Max telling us tonight, they ain't got nowhere else to go. He the only game in town.
Oh, well, shoot, he good then.
Either you gonna come or stay out in the cold.
He good. No, I don't tell him that.
Let me ask y'all this question: do y'all do like any? I don't know if any of y'all still sell hotspots or whatever, but y'all do like any device, any rent to owns or whatever? Let anybody put a deposit on something or whatever?
No,
we ain't no rent center.
No, I don't do that. I have had people who, like, you know, due to the scheduling, they done prepaid for a device and service and be like, hey, can I come pick it up Saturday? And it's Tuesday, so they already paid for it. I done had that plenty of times, but I don't let you do no layaway. Can't let you do that.
Yeah, so this ain't the pawn shop.
No, bro.
Can't have that.
What you working on tonight, Dale?
Just going back and forth with some emails. I'm still getting emails on
Yesterday?
a couple of Superbox
Oh,
emails.
I seen a video just went by. I haven't looked at it yet, but I seen a video hit my stream is down about the Super Box.
Oh,
you crazy.
I honestly, one of the emails said, "You are crazy." Look, it's obvious he doesn't watch me, right? He said, "You are crazy for paying $300 for a cheap box." So I said, "Well, first of all, I ain't paid for nothing." I said, "I just reviewed the box." I say, "Second of all, if it's my money, I think I can do whatever I want to do with it. If I want to pay $1,000 for a box, then what's the problem?" And then I just think so many people you got so many people, right? And so many people who have agendas, ain't never paid your bill, hasn't been as truthful. Even if, I done seen YouTube creators who not being too truthful. They just blog, they just talk, but not really educating. You can add, and I challenge any YouTuber other than DST. How many of your favorite YouTubers that's telling you not to do something or not to buy something actually applied something to help you out in the long run?
Right.
How many of them done taught you, hey, listen, get this, put this on there, and go and make your money? You know, how many of them are sitting back teaching you? But it all comes back to what? Don't get this, but get it from me.
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh my goodness. How did he say that? Damn. Did you say that?
we can break it down, and I challenge any YouTube creator to go head up with me. How many of your videos actually sit back and where you say, hey, don't get this, but you can get this from me?
Man.
But you're not teaching your people how to make their own money.
Right.
And see, them the jokers, I'll be like, man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? You down in another company, and that's what I don't have to do. And I think that's the difference between DST. When I had this vision, right, I said I want a squad who we're not ashamed to show what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We show you. Now, of course, we can't show you 100% of what we do, but if you getting 65, 70% of how you could take something and apply it and use it to your advantage to take care of your family or to take care of your house, I think it's so worth it. But all the ones who either they want the views because drama sells, right? Or they want to downplay a service to say, come to me. Mm-hmm. And them the ones you got to worry about, guys. Listen, like I said, if you ain't teaching me nothing, I don't want to be. I need you to teach me something. Mm-hmm. That way I can use it to my advantage and apply it and actually go out here and do it. But you know, you got to be careful. But when I got the email, you paid for this box. No, man, I ain't paid for this box because I know how to do it.
Right.
But the people are not listening to, they only taking snippets, right? And that's what they do. Instead of just watching the video, they take snippets and try to use it against you. So, you know, I see it. Some of the guys who come on, go on to my show, they go on to other platforms and, you know, say this and that and this. But the person who you ask and tell them to help you start your own IPTV service. You know, tell them to help you start some type of a service that'll help you and not just help them. Because now you done gave them a view, you done gave them the watch time, right? And what he or she'll do a giveaway once every 4-5 months. Mm-hmm. And they expect you, oh man, he did a giveaway. Man, if I could be honest with some of y'all, a lot of them giveaways be
Oh, say it again. A lot of
A
giveaways.
lot of them be fake as heck. It's only so many of them. Really, when you got a large following, all right, you got a large following. But I might vlog about it tomorrow because a lot of these guys are out here. They won't tell you how to start your service. They won't tell you where to start. They won't tell you. They'll tell you, oh, get the NVIDIA Shield. Okay, I get the Shield just to put HD cinema on it, or I get the Shield to put, Megabox or newest movies or stuff like that. So you want me to pay $200 to put it on here, but you telling, oh, get the Shield, get the Shield, get the Shield. Well, I mean, if we're talking money, then why in the heck will I don't think it was too many people that said, if you get the Shield and you're not a gamer, then you're wasting your money.
See that part right there.
They're not gonna teach you that. They just want the views and everything. And I think with DST will set us apart. We don't mind telling you, or listen, even if you have to pay for a service, we giving you the tools.
Yeah.
If you got these other YouTube creators not giving you the tools, but just say, come bring it to me, or you're not being honest. We've been around a long time. We know the ones that's being shady. We know the ones that's being honest. We know the ones that's just thinking about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to give you the keys to the car. Like, I'll give you the keys because we listen. Both stay in Nevada. J-Max stay about 2.5, 3 hours from me. Tech is down south.
That boot represent.
And I don't think Tech, him and LJ, what, 20 to 15 to 30 minutes away from each other?
Yeah, we're about 45 minutes.
I don't think whatever Tech does affect LJ, and whatever LJ does affect him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just money it's so much money you can get out here. You could be in the same neighborhood and still gain access and make the money. It's all about customer service, but these cats ain't gonna come out there and tell you. If a cat can't tell me how to start my own service, then I mean, and just say, hey, come and get it from me, then no, dog.
And I like the point you made with that email you got when the cat said you spent too much money for a box and he didn't know what you did.
Yeah, he didn't know anything.
My point is to that is like, okay, so what if somebody pays $300 for a box? If you're enjoying the service, so is it different? How many people went out and paid so much money for an NVIDIA Shield? How many people went out and paid over $400 for PS4 or whatever game it is? They went out there and purchased it because of what? That's something they were interested in, and they went out and got it for themselves.
Yeah.
But if the device is working for Dale and he's liking it, don't question or say that was too much money. Because I know somewhere along the line, we all have spent money on something that we really wanted to try, test, to our family, what have you.
Right, but if they follow this channel, they'll see why he reviewed it.
Right.
It ain't like he just review a device every now and then. Is whenever he get a device, he's reviewing it and letting you know the pros and cons of that device.
Yeah.
Why to get it, why he don't, why not to, or what he like about the device itself. I mean, if I'm a comment to him, then I'm like I said, I'm gonna do my research before I come at him. Before I go there, oh, okay, all right. Well, then I don't need to say nothing to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Because you got these people, like I say, drama sells, right? Drama sells. You can have somebody, you can have 20 YouTubers that say, hey man, this box is working for me, and then you can have 20 YouTubers that say, listen, it wasn't a great experience, and it's okay. But to call somebody stupid or to sit back and say, well, I think you're paying too much, come to me, like it really
so the
leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
So the box is what, $299, $300. Like I said, I got one, and like y'all know the backstory about the company and me going back and forth on the price. So I got one, all right, and so I say the thing that made me want it was the controversy, because like I told I told my viewers, I said it on the real show. I think I said it on both show or your show too, Dale. Like I got the box for the controversy. I just got a notification somebody just did one on the box. Now he said the box is $600. He got his prices wrong, but anyway, he got his price wrong. But anyway, because of the controversy. Why? Because the way I'm gonna review it, I'm gonna show you the benefits. Like I when I talk to the company, how long y'all been around? We've been around since what 2015. That's what 5 years. Let's say you got an IPTV service that you pay $8 a month, 5 years. What that is? 60 months, 60 times 5. What that is? Like 480, something like that. Must pay for itself.
Right.
Numbers don't lie, man.
And then,
Numbers don't lie.
pickpocket, I respect your opinion, pickpocket, but you got to look at it like this. You say, but why would you do that? You got to look at yourself. Can you sell a $20 box to somebody for $60? If you're going after people you know that don't mind spending money, is that a challenge for you to say, hey, this is my product. I'm explaining to you how it is. It'll do this for you. This is how the service is rated. Just like Tech just said, the company been around. Yes, I'm offering it for such amount of dollars. You might say 300. Now, it's up to that customer to listen to you, to like, oh, I like what I'm hearing. The other stuff I had didn't explain it to me like this. If you can sell a box for 300, I don't see what the problem is.
I don't get it. I don't never got why somebody get in somebody else's pocket.
This is my thing. This is my take on it. All of these devices are made in China, right?
In China,
including the NVIDIA Shield. How much do you think it costs to put the NVIDIA Shield together?
Probably $10, less than that.
It probably about $10, $15, and they upcharge you to $300. But the thing is, people say, "Oh, but it's powerful." Okay, yes, it's very powerful. But I want to know, what is the percentage of people using that device for what it's meant to be used for?
I'm sorry.
And I guarantee it's less than 5%.
Say it again.
I guaranteed it. But it's okay because you hear other people, oh, get the most powerful, get the most powerful, get the most powerful. For what? If you're not PC gaming, because you can Android game on any Android
device. Yeah.
You can get a cheap 1 gigabyte, a cheap 1 gig device for $20 and retro game all day long.
Mm-hmm.
The reason people get the NVIDIA Shield the game because now you can go into the 4K. But how many of us in the streaming community is using that bad boy? It's only a few people that I heard that said that they really game on that bad boy.
But
because what? Because you got this YouTuber, you had me, and this. But I broke it down to y'all. I say, listen, hey, look. If you're gonna watch TV shows and movies, then I wouldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, when you spend that much money on a device and you don't use it to a full capability, it is what it is. Look, people say, well, the IPTV service is not lifetime, whatever. Well, tell me any device that's lifetime. I'll sit back and listen. Give me. Remember, just what 6, 7, 8 years ago, 3D was the big thing. How many of y'all went out there and bought 3D televisions?
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nothing in 3D that's popping right now. How many of y'all that went out and bought that? Remember when Xbox first dropped? Nothing is lifetime, guys. I think we all know that. Not even our life. Ain't nobody gonna live for a lifetime. Shit. If you go to prison, they give you life that's 20 years.
Yeah, I think when they say lifetime, I'm thinking they talking about like the life of the company.
Yeah, I mean, and that could be, but I just don't understand why. And then people say, oh, it's a 2 gig. Well, you got these cheap Androids that's doing 4 gigs and the Shield is 3.
Yep.
So this is what I'm saying. It's like I hear people speaking, but it's not making sense.
Mm-hmm.
And Bo gonna say it again, Dale. I hear people speaking, but you're not making sense.
Right.
It got to all make sense because we out here. Listen, I can go out here and buy a cheap car, right? We can all go out here and buy a car for what, $4,000. If our money is right, we seen it on what was that, Pimp My Ride? If your money is right, you can make that car look just as good as a damn, just as good as a brand new car. Put all the specs and everything in it, and a lot of times will look way better than that brand new car. So let's not get it twisted, people. You know, listen, if somebody want to spend $300 on a device, like I said, for the tech challenge person, if I don't want to be bothered with them, that's the device I suggest to them.
Right.
Because I just think, but I don't understand why people are out here counting other people's money, right? I wouldn't do it. I would just get the Shield. All right, what you gonna do with the Shield? Watch movies and TV shows. Oh no. Oh, do your Plex on it. Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
But you know what? That's like we used to talk about. People say, well, the Shield is better than the Fire Stick. Can you not do both things on the Shield and the Fire Stick as far as watching TV?
You can do the same exact thing.
But you can play games on the Fire Stick as well too, though.
You can do that too.
Right.
This is the thing I'm talking about. Like, don't get it twisted, people. Listen, do you? If that YouTuber is not teaching you how to make your own money, then I would have a red flag. Because all that dude is, listen, all that dude or girl is doing, right, is saying, don't get this, get it from me. Dude, what to say your service don't go down?
Right.
If IPTV goes down all the time, right? Your service can go down. We done seen it multiple times. It doesn't happen to me. A lot of us had gears, right? Reselling gear. Gears went off the line. What was everybody doing? Scrambling to get service, to take care of their customer. IPTV can go down tomorrow. It can go down in 2 years. Nothing is 100%, guys. Nothing.
The only thing I'm gonna say with that, when people call that box a 2 gig box and they talk about the markup and stuff like that, if you're gonna make that argument, then you laboring yourself. If that's your argument, you got to make that argument for everything. Cell phones. If you got an iPhone, 60% markup, 60% markup, more than half. So you got to keep that. So why you got an iPhone then? Or you got to make the same argument.
Or you buy a $1,500 camera just to do a 2-minute video.
Yep.
Where you can and guarantee
I don't know if you're going to stare at me right now or not, but
no, because you can. What they tell you, if you got one of the newer Androids or you got one of the newer iPhones, you could do just as good. So listen, people going to spend their money on whatever they want. All right, but if you're going to attack the service and attack the device, then at least have a great argument. You can't be out here telling people, and I just can't stand when people want to put specs on everything. Well, it's only a $30 or $40 box. Well, how much do you think the goddamn NVIDIA Shield costs you, man? And the markup on that.
Well, everybody don't look at it. They all look at it about the name. Same thing with the Jordans. The Jordans they don't cost that much to make.
Hell no.
All of them, they don't cost that much to make but the name, which what I talked on yesterday, the brand is what you're selling.
That's the brand. Right. How many times we done bought Jordans, and have Jordan ever bought any of your kids anything? Have Canon ever bought your kids anything? Oh, hold up. Everybody who got NVIDIA Shield, have they even, when you bought it, had they sent you an email or some type of letter saying, thank you for purchasing our device?
It's about the brand.
Right.
Brand. That's what I said. We out here, that's what we do. We represent us. We individual.
Hey, man, Gucci send J Mac thank you letters all the time for buying their toupees.
Burn. They come say something and you talk about it. Right.
So that's what I'm saying, guys. So if you're listening to a lot of these YouTube creators or vloggers, or if you go onto a website or something like that, everybody gonna have an agenda. All right. It's only a few people that's gonna tell you the truth. if that YouTube or that website is saying, forget this, but come to me, all right, that's a sales pitch.
Mhm.
We see that on commercials all the time. When
Right.
you see in restaurants, and look, we know what it is, but
Mhm.
you got to have a lot. Don't tell me, oh, well, you taking a $20 or $30 or $40 box and you're charging $300. It doesn't matter. Nobody has said go and buy it. So if you bought it with your own money, then that's a decision that you made.
Right.
But
I think
it's not.
if you confident in your product, you
Yeah.
shouldn't have to down another product to say get mine.
Yeah, I mean, let your work speak for itself, and that's just how it is, guys. I don't really see why. Listen, I did that video almost a month ago, and I'm still getting little comments. Everybody's saying the same thing. It's a $30 box, but it's so what?
You think that's a bunch of resellers or several providers that's scared because they don't have a monthly bill on their own box?
Yeah,
Right, but beyond what the cost of the price is, at the end of the day, it's still as the consumer to figure out if they want to buy it. It's up to the individual person if they want to get that or pay for it. That goes with what we do. Like I said, J-Mac price is not my price. But again, what does that mean?
Hey,
You know
Bo.
what I'm saying? Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Bo, got a question for you.
Okay.
You know Zion Williamson, right?
Yep.
He played for the New Orleans Pelicans, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the number one shoe brand out here?
Nike.
Nike who? What's the number one basketball shoe out here?
Nike Jordan, the hoops.
Jordan.
The
The
Jumpman.
Jordan brand, right?
Jumpman.
Did we not see a $200 pair shoes get busted through?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But this is the number one shoe, though, right? This is the number one basketball
And who
brand.
Zion signed with? The shoe deal with?
Nike. Nike. But that's the thing. That's the thing. My thing is, like I said, the brand itself sells, regardless of if you have defective ones, you don't. And you got to think about it. When we telling y'all stuff, one thing I do love that when we telling y'all stuff, it also goes with the deal off. You get something that doesn't, you can always do what? Take it back.
Take it back.
Hey, when you get it from Amazon, you get it for Prime. If it ain't with Prime, I don't get it. If I get it from eBay, I got to have a 30-day return policy.
Right.
That's just how it is. But listen, y'all, listen. If that YouTuber ain't trying to teach you how to get your own bread, I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Teach me. Look, y'all heard me tell. Me and Rojas had a discussion, and Rojas my dude. I like Rojas, but me and Rojas had a discussion, and the discussion was, I double dare you to send your people who you sell your devices to, let them come to my channel. I said, I guarantee they won't need you again. And Rojas was like, I can send them. I say, Rojas, that wouldn't even be good for your brand. If if you're selling the product and I'm teaching you how to set up the product, why in the hell would they need you after this? It doesn't make sense. So if you got a person that's sitting back, which you had a few YouTubers don't even have a product. I can't stand them type of YouTubers that tell you to get something and they don't have the product. They never use it. Like we had one, couldn't sell fire sticks. We never had one. But then all of a sudden, just popped out of nowhere. You go a fire stick. But you just said you don't.
Right.
It didn't make any sense.
You don't use them.
Yeah.
They trash.
And had them all in the background and everything. If I don't like a product, I'm not getting that product. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look. If I don't like this IPTV service pitch that this company doing, then it's my job to down them. To say, listen, you can get this and come to me. Now, listen, we have plenty of IPTV service. We got some cheap ones, and we have some expensive ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
With them expensive ones, what was you hearing people say? I'm not paying $20 for that, and I'm only getting one feed.
Yep.
You know, you had people saying that. And I was like, listen, if somebody want to charge you, if it's a good service, you like it, then hey, look, go ahead and pay for it. Really, if it's really if it's for you, you like the service. If I like your service, I'm coming to you. Like somebody put in Starbucks, right? Starbucks is expensive. They got plenty of videos on YouTube how to make Starbucks coffee this. But you still get up and go to Starbucks.
Okay.
Now look, those people that said they weren't paying $20. Look from then till now, and tell me how many people are paying that $20 for the services that they have. Anywhere between $15 and $20 and up. Where a year ago they said they wouldn't do it.
See, you got a lot of that, man. I remember when Gears came out, man. He said he would never go up on his price, and it seems like every 6 to 8 months he went up. But it was such a great product. But you had Eternal out here saying, "Listen, we'll give you 5 for the low." And you had Gears saying what? You gonna get 1 for the Twinkie. How many videos was made on Gears saying, "Hey man, he charged too much"? I ain't see the outrage for that. And so now you got people coming up who don't have hasn't put in the time and effort. Anybody can sit back and buy a steak for what, $30-$40, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, are we doing what are we doing? We throwing some apps on there. It take what? It take what? 15 minutes. Some of us charging 100.
And that part right there, that's the way I look at it.
145
for a fire stick. And I'm going, how much?
Okay, just to put what? 5, 6 apps on it.
Mm-hmm.
5, make it 3.
He said 3.
If we can be honest, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking anyone hustle. You do what you got to do to take care of your household. And I just can't stand when people get on here and they want to throw out the specs. But how you gonna knock my hustle? And you doing the same thing? Because it only take you 5 to 10 minutes to put 4 or 5 apps on the stick, and you up pricing yours.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't, or this person can't up price theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather for you to just say, "Hey, listen, just be honest. Just say, hey, man, look, I can set up something just like this for half the price."
Yeah. Why go to that other person's? Why go to the other person and go, "Oh, they scamming you"? Dude, that's not a scam. That's just his price.
That's just his price.
Why and he has all rights for that to be his price.
And guess what's gonna happen? If he don't sell it, he's gonna come down off the price, or he's trying to find another business.
That part right there, because he's not going to lose out. He or she not about to lose out.
Yeah.
Simple, but I can't call him a scammer.
What was one of my rules to say? How do you get your name out there? You got to put your product out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting all these YouTubers, right? That's advertising this box. All right. That's the number one rule. Now, just over a month ago, just 2 months ago, you ain't hear all this uproar about the S1 Pro box. I seen it, but I was one of the ones like, shit, I could do that myself.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have YouTubers sitting back saying, listen, I understand it. This is not for me. But yes, you could do it yourself. Let me show you how. Nobody's doing that. All the people are saying is, don't get it. You could do it yourself, but go through me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what it is. Don't knock the next man hustle. I just come in. Listen, I don't know about everybody else. If I want that hustle, I get that hustle.
I'm sorry, Bo. What you supposed to say?
Man, I ain't got to. He got to.
If I'm looking at this man, I'm not gonna say I let my work speak for itself.
Man, all day long.
You know what I'm saying? When you let your work speak for yourself, you ain't got to down nobody.
That part. And again, y'all, like I said yesterday, if y'all heard me, that's why we so strong.
You know what I'm saying?
So we don't trip off each other like that.
Listen, if I was y'all, I'm not trying to step on nobody's coattail, but guys, think about it. If you call yourself a hustler, all right, there's no need to hate on another. Just if you're gonna do a review on it, or give a logic sense. Say, listen, all right, this box is okay. It is for this. All right. Now I wouldn't get it. But if you want something similar, then give a reasoning why. Don't just say it's crap. Oh, look at the specs. Because then you can go and say, look at these cheap Android boxes that got 4 GB RAM. And then now I should hear you dogging the NVIDIA Shield too. Yeah. Just for the 3 gigs. If you're gonna talk specs, all right, because you got all these other devices that are coming out 64. Now you got devices that are 128. For the low for $60, $70. You just got to. I just think you got to be truthful with yourself. And these emails and these little simple comments, it's not working for me. You got to come better than that. And I debate any of them want to go down with me. We could do it on their show, or we could do it on mine. We could do it on any type of platform.
It's okay.
You're gonna have to show me.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to explain your decision.
If you review the box and you legitimately have a problem with it, man, speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? But if if you plug the box up and the service not buffering, because I think they're not looking at the marketing side of it. They're not selling you a box; they're selling you a service.
Thank you.
They're selling you a service, bro. I just did the math. What I said, they've been around for about 5 years?
5 years, 2015.
What that is, 60 months. It's about at the cheapest you get a service. The cheapest I seen the service for one connection, $5. You extrapolate that over 5 years, that's about $400 and some dollars. Box paid for itself. But most of us paying for services. Well, I ain't gonna say paying for services, but most of the people that's paying for services paying around $14, $20.
Yeah.
Because the $5 ones be locked down.
Yeah.
So it pays for itself. So they're selling you a service, man.
That's what it was. That's what the box said.
Back to cleaning. The first thing they're gonna tell you what this company been around this long.
So that's what I'm saying, guys. I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but it got to make it. Listen, it got to make sense. And some of these guys, I'm telling you, listen. Teach me how to get my own service up. If you really wanna teach somebody, teach me something. Don't sit back and say what you don't get it, because why not? Because are you gonna come and help me? If I'm tech challenged, are you gonna answer them emails? I guarantee you won't. Because you're going to say, you ain't get that product for me. So I wish they stop it, man. It's getting very old when people, and I be seeing them doing, man, it's just getting old.
People got me checking my email, and I'm like, dang, okay, I got emails.
It's getting very, very old. And what it is, and then you got some YouTubers, they're going to do a review on it, rather they're going to do the drama side of it, right? Just because it's a hot thing right now. The super box is a hot thing right now, because you seeing everybody. They probably gave out about 200 boxes. That's all you got to do is go to YouTube and punch in the super box XP1 Pro or something like that, and watch how many videos you get. It's a hot topic right now. Just like you gonna see the TiVo. Everybody's starting to get their TiVos in. So remember, just a few days ago, it was only a few people that had it.
Right.
Now look at it. I know it's about 30, 40 videos out right now.
Gotta be 42 out.
Yeah, because I had to clean up my file link. Hey, how you like it? Oh, all right, I'll be up there to talk to y'all. Yeah, but
y'all got to excuse me. Dale got me looking at my darn email. They like, hey. I'm like, what the?
Hey, Pickpocket say, so Dale, let me try your service out for free. I never offered my service for free. But if I know a company that their service is pretty good, I'm not going to knock them. I don't care what type of box they put it on. They could put it on a 1 gig box or NVIDIA Shield. I never said I never said me. But if they want to charge for their service, it's nothing wrong with it.
And apparently they're doing a good job because they've been in business for some years.
It must be doing good. It must be doing good because anytime a company give away, man, that company probably gave away. I know they gave away between 200 and 300 boxes. Just because of the amount of YouTubers, man, I'm talking about YouTubers is all on this box. But like I said, I don't think it's meant for us, but I do think it's meant for people who are not tech savvy in that department.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, but for these other, I mean, it's getting kind of crazy. They're gonna make me say something, but I debate anybody. Come on with it. Because the first thing they're gonna say is, what about the specs? What about the specs?
Right.
What about it? Oh, it's running Android 7. Shit, you got a lot of stuff out here still running Android 7.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Android 7 and Android 9 or 10? Not a goddamn thing.
Look at what PG said. They both different. So you gotta make sure you.
PG said, "Why do I need a TiVo versus a Plex?"
Yeah, those are two different
things.
Devices.
Yeah. Plex,
one is a service and the other one is a device.
Mm-hmm. You can put
the Plex actually in the TiVo.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Plex is your media server. The TiVo is your actual device that you're running.
GoPro, that part. GoPro, that's stupid.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, guys, yeah, I think I might go live on this tomorrow, man. I don't know.
Yeah, and ain't nothing wrong with it because just for people to know exactly, like I said, where we stand. Even though I was advised about my live yesterday, it wasn't just about them. It was about YouTubers, like I said, in general. And like I said, Dale hitting on it a little bit. It depends on what you're doing with your people.
Yeah.
Following. If you're teaching them right, you're not teaching them right, are you guiding them the right way, or you not? Or is it all just about the money?
Yep. Look, only time you see me get out of pocket when somebody actually step on my toes.
Yeah, you get too heavy. You need to get up.
You step on my toes, then I got every right. Just a few months ago, I had somebody come on there and tell me I should be the bigger person. You know, you should be the bigger person. No. Because when you try to hurt my brand, then I got every right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got every right in the world. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if you was a man, woman, dog, cat, whatever. I have every right to defend myself. All right. I'm just one of them individuals. Look, if you don't want me to say nothing about you, then don't say nothing negative about me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as soon as you get into that negative, then I got every right. You know, now we can have a discussion and we can have a disagreement, but we ain't about to play them type of slick games. You know,
right.
we're not going to do it. But you know, it's just that.
I said that the other day, bro. I didn't block so many people from my channel. You know, I had this discussion before. Like, I never used to block people, even if they used to say stuff. I debate them. I just started blocking people because when you get, only you know how much time you put into your craft.
Absolutely.
And when someone tried to tell you, like for me, and people be like, "Oh man, you trying to get over on people, man? You don't know my life story, bro."
Thank you.
bro, you don't know what I done did in my life to get here. You don't know how many people I help every day.
Hey, and you know what, Tech? That's a great analogy. Because
Mhm.
these people who actually maybe run the super box, who to say they don't have family members in serious
Right.
situations right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just never know. So you just never know. Don't knock it. You know, if you got a better service, just promote yourself. There's no need to knock it. There's no need to sit back and say, again, please don't sit back and come with the specs. Because then I'm gonna come with you with the specs and say, why is these cheap? You just had Nvidia Shield come out with a brand new product in 2019 that's still giving you 3 gigs of RAM.
Mm-hmm.
Ask you this question, there. Everybody on the panel. When the XT panel went down,
Oh,
how many services went down?
oh shoot,
Yeah.
99%.
How many services still trying to recover?
Yeah, a lot
They've
of
been
them.
around for 5 years. They still ticking now.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Uh-huh.
Can I say something real quick, please?
What's up?
What up, though?
I'm just going. I want to do a public service announcement. If you guys are downloading anything out of a group, if you guys are downloading anything out of a particular group, because I know a lot of you up in here are in that group, it is a virus in 3 of those movies. So I fair warn people now. I fair warn people right now. If you're downloading anything out of this particular group, it is a virus in that in those 3 folders. Download at your own cost.
Well, that's what's up.
I'm just saying.
Okay. GoPro head out there, get penicillin. Okay. So I hear what I hear what DVD is saying. So take heed to that. Whoever, I know the group you're talking about. So take heed of that, people. That's just a good warning. I hope Dale does do a show tomorrow. Just to elaborate on tonight because that's a very good topic. Tech chimed in and he gave some good topics on that. So if you follow what we're trying to talk about tonight, is more or less you want to follow a person or a group of people that's going to show you how to put out stuff for yourself and to learn it for yourself. Our one of our best words we always use is do your research.
Yeah.
So if you got a particular group or a person that you're listening to, like Dale stated before, are they teaching you anything? Are you getting anything out of it? Or are you just over there to give them views and watch time?
Yeah. Or buy their services.
Right, buying their services.
It depends, man. Like I tell my people, like I told y'all with that Super Box, I'm doing it for the views. Like
that's what a lot of them do it for. Yeah, that's what a lot of them.
I feel like if you honest with your audience and you stay the same way, right? Then people know what time it is, man. That's the only thing you got to do. Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all, man, when I start getting that money, I'm gonna change.
But let me tell you though, like I say, it listen, when you got people, when things happen, let me just say this. If I had a service, right? If I had a service, and let's just say if I had IPTV, and look, I've been there, I've been on that side, like when Tech said when extremes went down. You know how many emails I got?
Mm-hmm.
You know how many people I helped actually start their business? Like, hey, listen, this is what you got to do. Putting in that work, doing video chats, doing all that, right? When that service went down, the emails start coming. I'm talking about coming. And the text messages from, the local community, right? It wasn't no sob story. You had to be straight up with your people.
Right.
And it was, look, hey, listen, give me a few days. Let me see exactly what's going on. And when I found out what was going on, what did I do? I was straight up with my people. A lot of people behind the cameras is not going to be straight up. They're going to come with a sob story. All right. And again, they're gonna start promoting themselves, and that's what it is. You know, they're gonna clean everything up. I had to switch once all of that went down. I had to switch services,
Right.
and so when you got that, you know, but you know what? You grab your people and say, "All right, man, this is what we got. Hey, let's roll. You know, let's go for it." And it's just like that. But I'm telling you, if you pay attention to the YouTubers, guys, see which ones are helping. If a person is not helping you out or teaching you anything, like, hey man, how to set up automatic payments, you know, so when they pay their bill, it'll turn you on. Tell them to teach you that.
All right.
You know, if it's something, you know, tell them to teach you something. I guarantee you they're not gonna do that because they want you to come, you know, go through me. So you got to understand it, guys. I do IPTV, but goddamn it, I want y'all to win just as well as I win. I want everybody to win. It ain't just about me, or you know, I want everybody to win. But y'all will find out. Y'all see them. They gonna start coming out.
Oh yeah.
They'll start coming out.
Hey, we got a few questions before we end. But this question is better suited for Dell and Tech because they have the TiVo right now. I don't have it yet. And she asked, how do you turn off the TiVo when not in use?
Well, mine's go to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't consume that much energy, Miss Billy, but it should go to sleep. Like when I came down, like once I leave, I came back down like 20 minutes. It was just a black screen. So it seems like
people to call me too.
It's probably something in the settings. I'm looking at mine right now to see if I see anything in the settings that may be able to assist.
I think they only have a reset. I don't think they have a shutdown.
Let me see. Display. Nope. Because they don't consume that much energy.
Yeah, if you look at the power block, it tells you how much.
It's like 1 point something, ain't it?
Yeah. It's not that much.
So I think what it does, it within inactivity, you know, it'll go into sleep mode.
But at any time you unplug the power source if you want.
Yeah. And I'm up in here looking now just to make sure. Hey.
Yeah, Latif stay asleep and unplug the power outlet.
Yeah, and that's what they usually do. These devices are not. They're not, you know, like them old Android boxes that consume a lot of energy or nothing like that. I think you should be good. But I want to say that's a good question though. I might have to time it and see how long does it take. Like if I just set my remote here and just see how long it takes before it go into sleep mode.
The real said you possibly could you possibly change the timing for the screensaver.
That's why I'm in there right now. I'm in you know, it's a little early.
Right.
It's a little early. Cass is still trying to figure this bad boy out.
PG. I can't send it to you. I already said after I review that box, I'm giving it to my mom and I'm getting her and my daddy off my accounts, man.
Yeah.
You got so many lines, and they be
man.
trying to watch stuff on different TVs, and you be buffering.
Yeah, man. Because, like I said, if I know what I know now, I would have invested in this box and gave it to my moms and pop because that was a lot. Y'all just don't know how much time I put in with them. I mean, and it's personal preference. However you do it.
I already see going straight to her.
You say you gonna use that line for something else, huh?
Yeah, man.
And see, this is why I'm a plug DST for now and forever because you see that the particular question that she asked.
Yeah, but that's a good legitimate question though.
Right. And we have a team that is going to search for the answer and actually get the answer for you. And that's when we talk about you need to watch. I'm not going to say you need to, but if you really want to learn something from an individual or group, like we always say, make sure that they're showing you something. Make sure that they are going to actually see your question and ask it. Maybe give you personal time in an email. A piggyback on Dale. Don't write them a paragraph in a book, but ask simple questions so that we can get back to you and answer you. So just follow who you like. It doesn't matter who it is, but just make sure you're getting out of something that's going to teach you to do with what you really want to learn.
And realize whatever you comment on the video or you email somebody, no matter what type of personality, no matter how we come across on camera, realize you didn't shoot marbles with me. Some people, man, they talk to me like they know me. They be like, hey, next time do this. Huh? Man, what you talking about next time do this or next time? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people get too comfortable behind the keyboards, bro. Just be respectful, man, when you comment to a YouTuber, man. I'm the type of person I say, look, if you want to see me do this, put it in the comment section, and I try to do it, but I try to keep a schedule over here, man. I can't do everything everybody want me to do.
Right.
I'll be working for you.
But some of them actually think that.
Yeah, stop it.
I need to start donating. Taking it back though. Gmail.com, my PayPal, Cash App, 3478.
Don't laugh at Tech. Do not laugh at Tech.
Man, put my Cash App in the comment section. I can't type. Oh my God. I ain't advertising on that man channel, bro.
I can't with them, y'all. I cannot. You want my mindset change when it comes to money?
Hey, make me a banner right quick, man. I got you, dog. I'll do the same for you. You don't take that long to make a banner and screen.
Sure.
Now you want your Cash App and PayPal too?
Y'all funny. Oh,
Yeah.
So look, we got. Oh my God! I just looked up and saw that we got 86 people in here. That's a good number. We want to thank y'all for coming out to the show tonight. And I believe Dale mentioned earlier he's going to possibly do a show tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Because people going, hey, like my boy Charlamagne the guy say, we're gonna have to bring these YouTubers to the congregation.
Yeah.
I mean, what they call it? What they call it? We got to bring them people to the front of the stage.
Oh yeah, you gotta bring them to the altar, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta have an altar call. Come to Jesus moment. I see y'all sitting in back of the church for communion. I see y'all ain't taking communion.
Look, it's gonna be #church.
We need the people to come to the front of the congregation.
Down to the DST congregation.
We're gonna need them to come to the congregation. Come to the front of the congregation. Let's have some words.
Right.
Now, what is your reason? What?
You say mount up.
What you say? Get what?
Right.
But I don't game. We don't care.
You're gonna have some that's gonna step their foot out there, and you're gonna have some that's not. And like I said, us, we don't worry about a challenge or even to come at us about what we say. That's why I made sure I went a little bit by myself yesterday. So just to let y'all know, if I need backup, I know where to get it from. But I can do this. I've been doing it by myself for a minute. And the good thing is this, y'all. Quiet as kept, they'll make sure that we're able to do it by ourselves.
Right.
Good.
He makes sure of it. And when I was gonna save J Mac at one time, no, bro, let's see how long he can do it. Even though J Mac was trying to figure it out, he did handle it, and that's the best thing for it, because there might be a point to where I'm not on. I can't get on. Same thing with Real. Real can handle her own, whether we own it or not. LJ, I mean, our whole team can handle their own without help. Now, granted, sometimes is it easier when you got that other person helping you? Yeah, because you can do more multitasking when you got somebody helping you. You can have somebody talking while like that. Like last night, I noticed he was looking for stuff, but he's still trying to entertain the chat as well. But he done did it so long to where he know how to do both. When you in the middle of it and you trying to start off as a YouTuber, and that's why we try to tell you guys, being a YouTuber, we might make it look easy, but it's not. It's not, because you got to worry about who in the chat with the negativity, who trying to take away from your channel. I mean, you're trying to figure out all of that. And if you ain't on your P's and Q's, trust me, somebody will try to get you. They catch you slipping. They catch you slipping, they're gonna try to get you. You know, I ain't gonna say nobody's name, but somebody got caught slipping yesterday twice.
Oh yeah, because it always come down to don't get that, but get mine. That's what it all comes down to.
And don't say something you really don't mean.
Yeah.
Don't put your chest up and be like, I ain't worried about so and so. And you gonna bite your. You gotta think about it. Dale said something yesterday that I really liked. It was at the end of the show, but what he said, I liked it. I gave you a chance. I gave you my hand. I said we good. But then when you slap my hand away and you treat me bad, and then you go on to your other adventures, and then they treat you bad over there, that don't mean you come back over here.
Yep.
Get your nah, keep your butt. Nah, what you thought I was playing? I'm for real. Keep your butt over there. But you gotta have that mentality to say, I'm not gonna let you back in and do me again.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna let you back in so you can do me again. And that's another reason. Like I said, there's nothing or nobody can make me cross. I'm saying it again. There's nobody in another YouTube community or come at me to make me cross my team. Period.
Right.
You know, I heard somebody say yesterday, you are the weakest link. So goodbye. So that's what it is for us. We don't have a weak link. Test us. And you got to think about it. If anybody come at us with anything, before we go live, before we do anything, I guarantee you, if somebody says something, hey, Bo, Dale said, blah, 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 before I go live, I guarantee you, I'm going to call Dale. And Dale will probably say, do the same thing with me before he go live about it. Or talk crazy about me without even talking to me.
All they're going to do like Tech do, screenshot it and post it in our Hangouts.
And look, Bo went on yesterday. It would have been like 3 o'clock my time, right? I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother LJ, because I was thinking, well, all the time Bo was on, Bo already know if I was gonna come on, it would have been
way different.
It would have been hashtag showing up, show J Mac.
Yeah, because that was able to choke them. Like, if you don't get your butt off of that, making it worse, we don't even want Bo up there. If you don't get your butt off.
Hey, Jimmy, I use business cards from my internet business. I don't know. I know Bo got business cards too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Come on, man. I told y'all yesterday, I'm a brand. Hey, I'm a brand, man. Yeah. I'm an image.
I don't put hustler up there for nothing now.
Yeah, come on, man. We don't tag. We don't. Dale, we don't. That's why I said we a brand to where, you know what I'm saying. We ain't feeling nobody do it. We like Mr. We like not Apollo Creed, but we like Clubber Lane. We destroy any man. Try to take what I got.
What we say the other day? Competition.
What? Competition?
We sitting here talking about competition?
Well, hey, you gotta have a little bit of cockiness. If you don't, something wrong with you. Something wrong. You gotta have a little bit of competition. And I'm quite sure other people going, oh man, we'll destroy them. Oh man, we'll this and that. But guess what? Ain't nobody came and tried us. They know. We like Skittles, y'all. All different colors, but we a beast once you put it in your mouth. I was like, ugh, why they gotta eat us? Look at Tech face. But why they gotta eat us? Hey, you know what? Hey, you know why, Tech? That's the only way they gonna taste the flavor.
Bro, I hear you.
That's the only way they gonna taste it. That's the only way they gonna taste the flavor and know that when they will say that we all different, we do. When you think about it, all of us are all individuals, but yet and still we respect each other as a team. And when we coming on, even though we respect us when we going on first, we also got to look at it. It's just not about us. It's about DST as well. Because if I go on a rant and go crazy, it ain't just about Bo. You know what I'm saying? Because if I go on live and I'm going crazy and I'm talking I'm talking mess, I guarantee you they gonna get an email. J Mac gonna get an email.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna get an email. Hey, what's going on with Bo? What's wrong with him? He tripping.
And you know that they gonna hey. Bo was on at 3 o'clock in the morning. He went the hell off. So,
That part. Let me be up at 3. What was going on with Bo? Is he all right?
Right.
To my future YouTubers though, I like what Bo said. Look, if a person cross you once, then cross you again. I don't listen. All money is not good money.
That part.
I know. Listen, I done turned down people. Like, nah, I don't want your service. Again, some of y'all know what I said on my channel, where a guy was paying for IPTV. I think he had 5 connections. All right, over $100 coming in. But I found out some things that got back to me from another hater, and I knew it was true. So what I do, I don't want your money, and I definitely don't want your service. Some of y'all know about the guy who had the hair salon. When he called me, I'm a grown man. I'm in my 40s, and you talking to me like I'm one of your teenager kids. I went back up to the shop. Bam, get your money. Let me tell you. Oh no. I just want nah, dog. I don't play them games.
Right.
First of all, you're not gonna call and yell at me. Not all money is good money. I hurt his feelings. Now his partner is still with me and always saying how he wants the service. I refuse to even allow him to get the service. Now, unless they doing something behind the scene where they sneaking and he said, oh, a girl want the box and my man got it, then that is what it is. But other than that, not all money is good money. And sometimes you got to sit back and say, listen, dog, hey, you cool and all, but I'm not messing with you.
Right.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, you don't want nobody like the 2 knuckleheads. I told you I got one email, I got one in Hangouts, 2 different individuals that was on the panel talking a lot of smack. Don't send me no damn email now, because now you want to be cool again. Because no, I learned my lesson from you. You done talked all that smack. I don't want no part of you. I'm not saying you can't watch my show. And yes, I do watch a show just to make sure nothing new has come out. But as far as us getting together, no, kumbaya, nah. And that other one who can't even say 2 sentences, he spelled wrong, RONG. All right, and yeah, I'll put it back out there. I mean, if y'all was to see this article he wrote me, it was bad. You know, I'm not trying to clown him, but he's not dealing with a clown either. And straight up, so you got to know how to deal with people. If a person crossed me once, that's it. You know, nah, man, I'm done with you. I see you when I see you. You know, and that's how you got to be, man, because not all money is good money. I'm telling you.
And people don't always see that. They just don't. They don't always see it that way. You know, you live and learn. And then when you got somebody that surrounds you in your best interest, then you're good. And I do. I have 8 individuals that's usually my best interest. They usually, if I'm coming at them with advice, they're gonna give me their opinion, and I love it. I got 1 that's part of the DS. I got 7 that's part of the DST, and I got 1 that's not. But still, if I get at them about something, they're gonna give me what they think. What they think, what they yeah, no, Bo. But I'm happy I can go to them with it.
Yeah,
I'm happy I can go to them with whatever it is I want advice on.
So, yeah, man, it's just crazy, man. You got to understand, man. So to y'all future business men and women, if a person when they get in trouble and then they want to be your friend, nah, dog.
What is that telling you? That's telling you a whole lot anyway.
Yeah, nah, you know, and you got to understand, man. So hopefully, look, y'all learn from it, or you sit back and you learn some of these creators out here and see who's doing what. If it's all about me, then you know what you got. You got a YouTuber that's trying to sell a product.
Mhm.
All right, but now if you got a YouTuber that's gonna sit back and say, "Hey, try this," then
Yeah, it's been, I'm gonna say this. Real, it was okay. Real, real. She be the main one. Her and LJ, y'all. I kid you not. J Mac be edging me. Like, yeah, bro, go live, let's go live. So if it's me asking Dale or Real or LJ, or even Tech, they be like, nah, both. If I was you, I'll leave that alone. That we ain't in that. We don't involve us in that. Leave it alone. Don't say nothing. J Mac. Yeah, boy, let's go live. Let's go live. What time you going on? I got you. I'll be like,
yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hey, but check it out, man. I got to get because it's 11:30.
Oh, it is.
I got to be at work at 5:30, so I got to get me some sleep.
yeah, I got business calls to make too. J Mac got people calling me, so and Dale got people emailing me. I'm like, what the crap?
Hey,
I check my email. Somebody like, if you don't believe me, ask Super Dale. I'm like, what?
Yeah, so we can get out of here. Can you tell everybody what you got going on the rest of the week?
yeah, I'm gonna continue to mess with this TiVo 4K stream or TiVo Stream 4K. That's what I think that's the name of it. Continue messing around with that. Great device. It just gives us another tool just in case, like as of right now, you can't get a Fire Stick, but you can get a TiVo and still do your thing. Continue.
And a lot faster too. A lot faster.
Yeah, it's a lot faster. It's fun. My thing is, guys, a real man or woman don't have to knock another person's hustle. Just do your own thing. You know, if you don't like something, it is what it is. If you like it, it is what it is. But you ain't got to knock it. If you do knock it, don't use a selling point for yourself.
Man, right? I said, damn, you must have listened to my show yesterday.
just say, hey, listen, man, this is not a great device, you know, this and that and this, and be real with your people, you know. That's all I ask, man. But if I get off early enough tomorrow, yeah, we gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it, and I'll answer y'all questions, and then we'll go from there. But I got to get to bed, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe. Love y'all. Y'all I already did what I had to do this afternoon, J Mac.
Oh, I feel you.
So, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You know what? I already know what he's about to say, and he's gonna be like, J Mac, did you do it?
Hey, I'm straight. So I'm going up here. I'm going to pass out. So y'all be cool out there. Real, you got to go to work in the morning. Go to bed. I'm out, guys. I'll talk to y'all.
All right.
Hell, yo.
What's up, King? Anything you got to say to these good people before we let them go?
Yeah, man, I appreciate, you know.
Oh, wait a minute. What did you say? I missed what you said. What was the public announcement? I missed it. What was that?
About the what?
You had a public announcement. What was it?
Oh, no. You know, I said if you was in a particular group and you was downloading, you know, some files that was put up in that group, that it consists of a virus. You know, so download at your own risk. There's no way of getting rid of the virus because you don't know which one has the virus. And there's a bunch of stuff that's in there. So download at your own risk. Just, you know, I mean, I feel sorry for the people that will download. I do. Anyway.
Okay. Okay. I missed the announcement. So I wanted to make sure I heard the announcement.
Oh no! If I was them, I wouldn't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. But hey, it's like the coronavirus. I wouldn't touch it. You don't want to catch it. Trust me, you don't want to catch what that got in those photos. You don't.
There's a price. There's a price though when you take stuff when you're not supposed to. Did somebody offer you some money for it?
Nope. Not at all. Nope. They didn't. But they took it.
They didn't offer you no money for it? There was no money, they just took it?
Nah, they didn't offer no money for it. But see, they started real like, I see everything. I'm like Ray Charles. I can still see.
Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm messing with DVD and J Mac when I said that, y'all. So it's an inside joke.
And I'll just have to come back and say, okay, friend. What you got going the rest of the week, Steve, DVD? We got to get about it.
You know, hey, like I said, I appreciate it coming on here, and definitely 24/7 Flicks is out. Y'all don't have it, grab it. It's on the only ABK that's out there that's 24/7 dedicated. I just added a bunch of new stuff. Truth be told, real, you know, just a bunch of new shows that's 24/7 that you really can't see nowhere else in 24/7. So just added like what 32 shows right now. Still adding to them.
Okay. What's up, Ted? What's the busybody? What you got going on? What you got to say to these good people before we let them go?
Man, thank y'all for coming out, man. Like I've been saying for the past couple of days, look here, if you got time for YouTube drama, man, you're not making no money. You know, you should be so busy, man. You should have a crook in your neck from looking down on your phone or looking down on your computer, man, working. It's all about putting in that work, man. So thank y'all for coming out. Hopefully you guys learn something. If you're looking for unlimited internet, man, go to my last video. All of the information is in there, bro. A legitimate contract. Ain't no more hacks. Got the source.
That's what's up.
This is my dude. This is my guy, my brother, business partner, the whole nine. If I gotta go to somebody and say, "Hey, what's up?" This is my man, the Blue-Eyed Bandit. Speak on it, bro.
What's up, y'all? We actually had nothing today. So for us to actually get on here and actually come up with something, that's a good show for me. That's a good show. I'm like, my power went out. What's crazy? I thought J Mac jinxed me something. He called me. I'm like, J Mac, I thought you said 5:30. Oh, boy, I got something else to do. We go on at 6. Oh, okay. I'm like, I got 15 minutes. As soon as J Mac hang up, my power go off. I'm like, what? so it did come back on. I was actually logged on because I'm on there. But again, I appreciate Ted, DVD, Dale actually hopping on, making it a better show. Again, Real, we love you too, sis. Love you too. So I appreciate you guys for coming on over here. Like I said, if you guys don't come over, show us no love, have an ear to listen to us, we don't have no show, period. You know, like I said before, though, even though me and J Mac didn't practice, you know, having a show with nobody in there, we still appreciate y'all for coming over here listening and actually talking in the chat. You know, so we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good night, y'all.
Hey, thank y'all for coming out. And look, I'm a plug. DST for life. If you follow us, thank you. If you're in the Facebook group, thank you. But remember, if you're going to go in the Facebook group, please answer all 3 questions, because any number of us will put the hammer down if you don't. That's just automatic. But thank you. Follow my man Tech. Follow my brother Bo. Follow my brother Streamflix. Follow my brother Dale. My sister Real, Show Enough, Will, and Rose. That's DST, y'all. Have a good night.
Just hit 650 uploads, 650 videos. Holla at your boy.
We'll see y'all.
Putting in that